Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Barakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Peace and blessing be multiplied on all you brethren, pushing this word in all sincerity and in truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect, 144,000, and the rest of the men, women, and children that will receive mercy from the Lord in these last days. I'm the brother Damal Gibar, here with another quick lesson, Lord willing to edify through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. All right, and as I was standing upon my watch, checking the news, checking out what's going on around the world, this particular article from Zero Hedge stood out to me. All right, and this further shows you that the pride and the arrogance of the so-called white man Esau Edom, which this shows that he really doesn't believe that his fate is already sealed by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And he's thinking that he's going to be able to defend, and maintain his authority, his kingdom, his rulership on this earth by, building an iron dome for America, which is absolutely hilarious because as the Lord has prophesied, there is no iron dome or protection or any amount of technology that's going to save America from his fate from being nuclearly annihilated and destroyed via the weapons of the Most High's indignation. These ICBM and ballistic hypersonic missiles that Russia will shoot upon the whole of Babylon the Great, America, and destroy it. All right. And one thing you have to understand is that it's the will of Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, that Babylon, America, to be destroyed in this fashion and in this manner. And there is no amount of, defense or, technology or, wit that's going to stop the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for being performed and his judgment coming down upon Babylon the Great America. So I just wanted to do this quick lesson, because that was immediately the first thing I thought about when I read this article, which I'm not going to read all of it. I'm just going to read just a little few points from it and just drop these scriptures because at the end of the day, the Most High is going to be true and every man is going to be found a liar. All right. And if you believe that this Iron Dome or anything that Trump or, plans on a building to save America from its fate is it's absolutely insane. And it's the same with the land of Israel, those small hats, man. That place is biblically and prophetically going to be cleansed and destroyed as well. And you see they have an Iron Dome over there. But guess what? When the ultimate judgment comes upon these two places, Babylon the Great, America, and Palestine, there's going to be nothing that's going to stop it from being cleansed and being destroyed and being made an example of. All right, so let me get this. It says Trump signed an executive order to build an Iron Dome for America, all right, which is totally a waste of time and energy and money, prophetically. It says, which aims to defend the homeland against ballistic, hypersonic, advanced cruise missiles, and other next generation aerial attacks. Well, guess what? You're not, for one, you're not even going to defend yourself from these ballistic and hypersonic missiles, these hypersonic and supersonic missiles, the Dongfang missiles, the Titan missiles, the missiles that Russia possesses. You can't even defend yourself from any of those, man. Because guess what? The Lord hasn't put you in a position to be able to defend yourself from these attacks because it's ultimately the judgment and the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. You see? And the ultimate aerial attack you're not going to be able to defend from is the fire coming out of the chariots. All right. When Yahweh Shai returns on his fathership, on his giant chariot and the other chariots, the angels, which are coming along with him when they're coming to judge and to destroy, to destroy Babylon the Great, America. So there's no defense that you have that's going to stop you from being destroyed by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. And let me get this. This is Joel chapter 2, verse 1. And it says what? A terrible visitation. And what is this place going to ultimately be visited by? Of course, Yahweh Shai and the angels, but ultimately these nuclear missiles, all right, which are going to be shot by the Russians and these other various nations upon America, like you read in Revelation, the 18th chapter. So let's get this, all right. It says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahweh cometh, for it is nigh at hand. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. And it's just talking about the nuclear missiles, all right? It's not talking about an actual physical army of men, all right? This is it's referring to these missiles in a symbolic way as, a people and as an army, but it's ultimately going to be these weapons of indignation, these nuclear missiles, all right? It says, a great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like, neither shall there be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. This is talking about the nuclear missiles, all right, if you're able to receive it. It says, the land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape. Talking about the nuclear fire that comes from these missiles, which is, and we're not talking about just one of these ballistic or hypersonic or different type of nukes that these nations possess. It's going to be all of them, thousands of them are going to be shot here on Babylon the Great. And when it says that it's as the Garden of Eden before them and behind them a desolate wilderness, this is that besom of destruction, that sweeping fire that when you watch these nuclear missile tests, once these missiles are detonated, that fire that they release nothing shall escape them. It's like a sweeping motion. When these nuclears, like it shows you on a Judgment Day, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, when Sarah Connor was at the gate, that's the type of fire that it's talking about. And that's how Babylon the Great, America, is going to be destroyed. So there is no defense. There is no Iron Dome. There is no anything that's going to stop this judgment from befalling Babylon the Great. It says the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so they run. Meaning when they're shot out of the missile silos, when they're shot from these different, from the submarines, from the missile silos, from those little launchers, man. When they shoot these missiles in abundance, they're gonna be like a cavalry of horses. Like when you watch these old school movies, when they got the horses in the front and they're marching into the war. That's what these missiles are going to be like when they're all being shot simultaneously upon Babylon the Great, man. It says, like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. And these are all these missiles that's going to be headed towards Babylon the Great when this day of great judgment comes. It says, before their face the people shall be much pained, all faces shall gather blackness. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. You see, so right there it's telling you that it's not going to be no defense against them. All right. And when these missiles come in, nothing's going to stop them. They're not going to be able to shoot them down. They're not going to have any Iron Dome defense against it, because guess what? The Lord is going to have his spirit on these missiles. And also, hey, the Lord could have the angels in the midst as they're trying to defend against these things, shutting down the defense, the system, or the Iron Dome system of Babylon as they're trying to defend against it. We know the chariots possess these type of abilities and the power to do so, man. So, hey, man, the Lord's this place is doomed, man. All right. And the Lord is going to send these missiles on Babylon the Great as it is prophesied. It says what? They shall not break their ranks, neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. You see that? So when they try to defense, when they use this Iron Dome to defend against these nuclear missiles, they're not going to be wounded. They're not going to break their ranks. They're not going to be deterred. They're not going to malfunction. They're not going to be shot out of the sky or just fall out of the sky. All right. They're going to execute with pinpoint accuracy, man. It says they shall run to and fro in the city. It's talking about the fire, that 1,000,000-degree heat that's going to come after these missiles are detonated. It says they shall run up the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. The earth shall quake before them, and the heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall utter his voice before his army. Remember, these weapons are part of the Most High's arsenal. These are his weapons of indignation. He put the spirit on these scientists to make these weapons of mass destruction for this very same purpose, to judge and to destroy Babylon the Great, America, man, whether you want to receive that or believe it or not. It says, for his camp is very great. For he is strong that executeth his word, for the day of Yahweh is great and very terrible. Who can abide in it? All right. And the only one that's going to abide in it is the elect, because we're going to be taken up from here out of America, Babylon the Great, up into the chariots. to be taken up into the sky to see the fall and the destruction and the lake of fire that will soon be Babylon the Great America, man. You see, so this whole Iron Dome thing is nothing but a waste of time and energy and money, because guess what? It's not going to defend you from the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You're not going to circumvent America's destruction. All right, let me get this. This is Babylon will fall to the Medes. And who is the Medes today? The Russians. All right. And it says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. And to them is America, Babylon the Great, which shall not regard silver. And as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bows, which are the nuclear missiles. Look it up. Russia has the most nuclear missiles on the planet today. The most sophisticated, the most powerful on this earth, man. And theirs are up to date. All right, not like America's. Theirs is new. There's highly advanced, and they have missiles that are basically defenseless, man. All right. It says their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. They shall have no pity upon the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. Right, because when these missiles are fired, man, they don't give a damn. They're not going to be sympathetic. They're not going to give a damn where they're being shot. All right, they're going to be shot and they're going to execute and they're going to explode. And that 1,000,000-degree heat is going to melt wherever the hell these missiles are told to go. You see, it says, and Babylon, or America, so you can understand, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And we know it's not talking about ancient Babylon, because the ancient Babylonian empire wasn't destroyed in this like manner, in this fashion. This is code for America, Babylon the Great. You see, it's going to be overthrown when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And we know how Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. It was with fire from heaven. But this time, this fire is going to come via these nuclear missiles. It says, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. Talking about America. Because after this place is destroyed via these nuclear missiles, nobody's ever going to live here ever again. That's why the devastation is going to be so great. That's why when you read in Revelation's 18th chapter, when it speaks about Babylon the Great being destroyed, that the nations are going to cry and weep when they see the smoke of her burning from afar, because they're no longer going to be able to make money, send their merchant ships, bring in their exports, their imports back to this consumer nation known as Babylon the Great America. You see, it says, but the wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces, and her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. You see? So like I said, this is pretty much a waste of time, money, and energy. And it shows you that, Esau has it in his mind that he's going to always be in power, and that he's going to be able to build back America, bring back the golden age, and this place is going to rock on forever. No, man, this place has a date with nuclear destruction and fire, and this Iron Dome is not going to defend you from the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. Give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for putting the spirit in me to do this lesson. Lord willing, you were edified. To the next one, Shalom.